Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Grounded in Purpose Life Coaching Podcast. I pray everyone's doing well, loving yourselves, staying at the highest vibration as possible. It's so important right now to really love yourself and just work on becoming the best version of yourself and just, be who you are, but bring the good out of you. That's something that we all have had our issues with, allowing certain things in our spirits and minds to take over when it comes to some negative things, but not for everyone, just some of you who struggle with that. This evening, it is my Motivational Monday, so I'm coming through with the Motivational Monday podcast. I didn't do a YouTube today, working on some other things, so I didn't want to do YouTube. I just didn't. I felt today is Motivational Monday, but you can catch me on Wednesday, Wisdom Wednesday, see what I have going on YouTube. I just wanted to talk about, this is something for a lot of single mothers who's out there, having a hard time and just being a single mom without the support and things. First, I want to say, I commend you. You are awesome. You are a wonderful mother. Keep going. Don't give up on yourself. And if you feel that you don't have anyone, you feel that you're lost, you feel that you're just suffering from a lot, even for, you beautiful women who have children, you're single and, you just can't seem to find that person that's going to love you and be there and just be right. Sometimes it's just so important to just focus on yourself, focus on your healing, focus on the things that makes you happy, that, lifts your spirit up, things you don't have to question, because being a single mom is not easy. I can truly say I was blessed in some areas when it comes to not having to really raise my kids when they were younger by themselves. They did have two parents in a home, and that totally does make a difference, and some people don't understand it. In some cases, it doesn't really matter how much of a good mother you can be to some children. Some children just struggle, and it's hard when you don't have two parents in a home. I'm a true believer of it takes two parents to raise children, a male and a female. When you have girls, it takes a father to show her how ladies supposed to be treated. And when you have a, son, it takes, a mother to show her son, certain things, how to treat a lady and things like that. And I feel like when it comes to men and their boys, you teach your son how to be a man and his responsibilities, and mothers to, it's a whole mixture of just two parents becomes one. I feel like two parents become one, because it's hard for a lot of single women, and for some, and I'm sure it is, for some of you who have a hard time, and you have children, you're struggling, trying to find the right job, or, just never give up on yourself. Know that you also have a purpose. It's never too late for you. Love yourself enough to know that no matter what, we all make mistakes in life. Even if you have children by, multiple dads, they have not multiple dads, but if your children have multiple fathers, you sometimes just breathe and sit back, love yourself, don't beat yourself up about it. But, sometimes we have to acknowledge what is broken within us, why we feel that we have to, search for love in the wrong places, or allow certain things to come in our lives. I'm a true believer that children are not a mistake. The Most High God created us to create, but we also have to understand certain things that becomes spiritually overwhelming to us, especially being a single mom. There's so much that can be done within yourself, and I feel like sometimes for some of you mothers who have multiple children and multiple father. They have multiple fathers. I feel like something is maybe broken on the inside, or maybe you didn't have a father in your life, or something happened. This is just how I feel that a lot of some women go through, because it's easier said than done. It's easy for people to be on the outside looking in, and I had to kind of fall back from being judgmental on that, because you don't really know what a person is going through and why they are in a situation and do some of the things that they do. But it comes a point in time too, we just have to know when to love ourselves enough to know that you deserve better, and know that if they can't love you the way you're supposed to, if they're not trying to have a future with you, if they're toxic, whatever it is, just it's okay to be alone. There's so many things. Your life isn't over just because you have multiple children. Your life is not over. There's so much you can do. Find out what you love to do. Even if you're having a hard time getting out, and it's probably hard too for some who don't really have family, and you kind of feel alone, and you feel like, I'm doing this by myself. Nobody cares. I don't want to bother nobody, because, people complain that I have, all these kids. I understand, because we have to understand it's something deeply rooted, and getting down to what you're avoiding and what you're running from is so important. It's important to love yourself. It's important to put yourself first by cutting out things that is not contributing to your growth, your spiritual growth, your mental growth, and just your whole being. That's something that we have to really focus on as a single mom. Yeah, I just feel that's something that, I feel a lot of women go through, and just being a single mom, raising children at such young ages. I just feel that, always it's important to find a support group, find someone you can talk to. There's a lot out there. Find something that you can engage in, even programs where maybe they have something where you can bring your children. I feel that's something that should be done too, for a lot of single mothers who struggle with wanting to get the help they need, wanting to get the counseling, and wanting to get the things that they need. And I just feel that's, we come up with more programs for single moms, especially a lot of our African American women in in the Black community. Let's just say the Black community. A lot of our Black women struggle with these type of things. Being a single mom and not feeling, good about themselves. Not all. Now, I'm not saying all, because not all Black women are going through that, but this is for a lot of minorities, not just Black women. It's just a lot of minorities who go through these things. And I just kind of feel that if we can come up with programs and things that where some of these mothers can go through, we provide daycare and just kind of help them along the way, because it's not easy. It's not easy when you've also been raised in broken homes and haven't had two parents, or you never know what people have gone through to where they need that extra help of love and support, and just showing them, helping them out. And we just have to not be prideful of help, and understand that in order for us to be the best we could be, and the best versions of ourselves, is sometimes we have to just be humble and accept help. And I think that's a beautiful thing when we can come together, and we can figure out how we can get a lot of the women that's struggling with, because it's okay. We have the system, we have the I don't even like saying the welfare system, because it just doesn't even sound appropriate to me. It just sounds so degrading. But we have, programs that provides assistance, but there's so much more that's needed, because getting the help and getting assistance is an assistant. is to assist you so that you can become the best version of yourself, so that you can use these as stepping stones. It's not for people to get comfortable and just sit on it. And I feel, we're not providing the proper tools that's necessary for these women to really grow and love themselves and open up their mind to all the things that they have. A lot of these mothers are talented. They have all type of special abilities, but they're not able to do it because they're broken. Some of them are broken, going through things, being a single mom, raising kids, not really getting the help that they need, because people looking down at them. Well, you shouldn't have had all them kids, things. But, we have to understand we're human and we make mistakes. And until we get down to the root of what's going on within, you can't really judge people. You have to try to figure out what it is that's making, have some of these mothers in a place of just stillness where they're just stuck. So I didn't want to make this podcast long today. I just want to come through with a little motivation, and to all my single mothers out there, a lot of the minorities, low income, struggling mothers who doing their best. And just stay strong. You can do it. You are doing it. You are awesome. Because hey, it takes a village, and as long as you guys can get the help that you need to get you where you need to be, I feel everyone can become successful. It's about providing the necessary tools, because we can't expect everybody to be the same and think the same when not everybody is suffering on the inside the same. We're all different, and everybody have their own things that they go through on the inside. So once we can come to terms with loving people, wanting to help people, and understanding, then we can get a lot further, and things can be more successful for the single moms. So I just wanted to come through with this video, with this podcast, to have a little motivation, a little coaching for those single mothers out there. You're beautiful, you are awesome, you keep going, you keep taking care of those babies, and things are going to work out. It'll get better for you. Just if you can find some type of support group, and I feel that's so important, support groups and things like that for single moms who's out here really struggling. And I honestly don't feel that a lot of these women who are on low income and getting assistance are really complacent with that. I think it's just things that's on the inside that's not allowing them to have the confidence in themselves to move forward and know that there's greater within them. Greater is in he than he who is in the world. Greater is in me than he who is in the world. I believe that's how it goes. But you have greatness in you. You're a spiritual being. So just know that you are great. Know that you are beautiful. Know that you are an awesome mom. And know that you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Always wake up and just be thankful. That you got your babies. You're doing the best you can, and things will get better. I want to pray for all you beautiful mothers out there who's struggling, who doing the best they can, raising their children the best that they can, and getting backlash and judgment. Don't worry about what people say about you. Do your thing, because God got you. Things will work out for you. Love yourself. It doesn't matter. Love yourself enough to walk away from situations that are not serving you. And we have to be careful with the men we bring around our children, because having little girls and little boys, they watching, they learning, they're like little recorders. They mimic. So just, be careful with the type of company you keep, not trying to tell you what to do, but if you have someone that's not consistent in your life, we have to be careful how we bring that around our children, because that plays a major part, seeing their mother broken, seeing their mother hurt and going through all this stuff. So I just want to come through with this little life coach podcast for all you single, beautiful moms out there who doing it. Keep up the good work. You can do it. God got you, and you will be constantly in my prayers. So thank you guys. If you are looking for a life coach or motivational speaker or mentor, feel free to email me if you have any questions or anything. You can email me at LaFrance GIP lifecoaching.com. Thank you guys for tuning in to my podcast. Remember, life balance is in you. Stay grounded in your purpose. And if you don't know what your purpose is, it's time to start figuring it out, working on it. Get praying to the Most High, meditate, whatever your spirituality is that get you there, get you closer to the Most High God. Because at the end of the day, no matter what, we all worship the same God, the Most High God, Creator. You know, we are all covered under the Creator. So whatever works for you to bring you peace on a positive level, then that's what you do. So thank you guys. You have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Peace, love, and light.